For me. I'll give you a count. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Conway, Arkansas, on the campus of the University of Central Arkansas. We got a good matchup. Cross-county foes, the Greenbrier Panthers and the Conway Wampus Cats. It's our first baseball game of the year. I'm JB Brazil, alongside me, color commentary Matt McJunkins. Junk, we got a good one tonight.
Oh, we do, JB. It's going to be a fun night here. Here in Faulkner County, you've got two teams that full of kids that have probably been playing with each other on travel baseball teams and some against each other for the last, 10 years probably.
Conway coming into tonight is 4-1, Greenbrier 2-1, so both teams have one single loss as both head coach for the Conway Wampus Cats, Leighton Harden, and that's actually Andrew Roberson at home plate. He's the assistant coach for the Panthers. We're just about set for baseball, so let's set the starting lineups for both sides.
I was going to tell you, Roberson's a head coach this year.
Is he really?
Yeah, it's his squad, buddy.
How about it?
Yeah, first year.
Coach Roberson coming into this one with his Panthers 2-1 on the year. And the lineups for both sides will look like this. Conway will start with Logan French leading it off and playing right field. Austin Rainey is the pitcher. He'll bat second. Sam Gregg, the second baseman, bats third. And the cleanup hitter's the catcher, Zach Schuba. Batting fifth is the left fielder, Preston Prock. Batting sixth and playing first is Preston Ribbing. Batting seventh is the shortstop, Connor Cunningham. Batting eighth is the center fielder, Lake Satterfield. And batting ninth is his brother, Tucker Satterfield, the third baseman. And for the Panthers, it'll be Reed Nixon leading it off and playing third base. Batting second and DHing is Paxton Flagg. Batting third and playing left field is Keaton Whitley. Batting in the cleanup spot is the starting pitcher for the Panthers, Jordan Husky. Batting fifth and playing second is Peyton Smith. Batting sixth and behind the dish is J.D. Zachary. Batting seventh and playing shorts, Jack Runzik. Batting eighth is the right fielder, Miles Miller. And batting ninth is the center fielder, Thatcher Strack. As we get...
Yeah, we're going to hit the prayer and the national anthem real quick, and we'll
be right back.
Thank you. Now let's meet both the Greenbrier Panthers and the Wampus Cats. Here's the starting lineup. First for the Panthers. Batting first and playing third base, number 24, Reed Nixon. Batting second is the designated hitter, number 20, Paxton Flagg. Batting third and playing left field, number 3, Keaton Whitley. Batting fourth and pitching, number 10, Jordan Husky. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 13, Peyton Smith. Batting sixth and catching, number 4, J.D. Zachary. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 19, Jack Runzik. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 2, Miles Miller. Batting ninth and playing center field, number 21, Thatcher Strack. Playing first base, number 11, Reese Jones. And now for the Wampus Cats. Batting first and playing right field, number 6, Logan French. Batting second and pitching, number 3, Austin Rainey. Batting third and playing second base, number 15, Sam Gregg. Batting fourth and catching, number 1, Zach Schuba. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 24, Preston Prock. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 16, Preston Ribbing. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 14, Connor Cunningham. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 11, Lake Satterfield. And batting ninth and playing third base, number 9, Tucker Satterfield. And now, our national anthem. Play ball.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Fat Burger, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
We're good.
And we're back here as Conway, the home team, takes the field first, and their pitcher, Austin Rainey, coming in. He is a senior southpaw for the Wampus Cats, and he will face the top of the lineup for the Panthers. It'll be Reed Nixon, Paxton Flagg, and Keaton Whitley. And Jordan Husky will bat if anybody reaches. Matt, we're just about set for baseball. It's our first broadcast of the year for baseball. It's going to be a lot of fun. Both of these two teams, first time they've matched up this year, both have one loss apiece. And let's check the Wampus Cats defensively before we get going. Tucker Satterfield will be at third base. The shortstop will be Connor Cunningham. Second base is Sam Gregg, and the first baseman's Preston Ribbing. So it's Satterfield, Cunningham, Gregg, and Ribbing from left to right on the infield. The left fielder's Preston Prock. The center fielder is Lake Satterfield. And in right field is Logan French. So Prock, Satterfield, and French from left to right in the outfield. The catcher is Zach Schuba, and the pitcher is Austin Rainey. The throw down to second. We are just about set for the first pitch here at Bear Stadium.
So, JB, Preston Ribbon playing first base. I coached these sophomores all the way through Pee Wee football, and Preston was on our Greenbrier Pee Wee football team.
How about that?
Yeah.
58,
good athlete, good kid.
58 degrees here as the first pitch is just about to head underway. The home plate umpire gives the signal, and the first pitch of the ball game is a little bit low for ball one. So Rainey starts us out with a fastball low. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Reed Nixon, and we're just underway here in Conway. The 1-0 pitch from Rainey swung on and chopped to the third baseman. Third baseman Satterfield scoops and throws. 5-3 on the putout, and the leadoff batter is retired on 2 pitches from Austin Rainey.
Well, it's a good sign there for Greenbrier to get the ball in play. Putting the ball in play is going how we're going to have to put runs up today. And this Conway team is going to be tough.
So the leadoff batter is gone now for Paxton Flagg, and the first pitch to Flagg's a little bit low as well. So same sequence that we saw a batter ago. First pitch, fastball low. It's 1-0 to Flagg. Paxton's DHing this evening and waits on a 1-0 pitch from the left-handed pitcher Rainey. The 1-0 checks. He thought about offering, takes a strike on the outer edge, and that evens the count at 1-1. One gone here in the top of the first. Reed Nixon began the ball game with a chopper to the third baseman. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Flagg as the 1-1 misses down and in. Hitters count now for Flagg at 2-1, and he'll try to dig in for something he likes.
Paxton's a great baseball player.
His older brother Connor plays here at UCA. Got some good playing time. The 2-1 to Paxton, chopped to third, foul. Nice play. Oh, they're going to say it was a fair ball throw to first. First baseman couldn't quite scoop it. That's a nice play there from Flagg. We'll see how they score it.
Probably going to be a hit. I mean, that just went right over the bag to stay in fair. Third baseman made a good play on it and just got the ball there, but it just wasn't quite in time. And first baseman come off just to knock it down.
So now it brings in the 3-hole hitter Keaton Whitley, left fielder. A lefty-on-lefty matchup with a runner at first base, and the first pitch here is a curveball that misses or hits the outer edge for a called strike. Boy, I got to stop jumping to it. I've called a foul ball that was actually fair, and I've missed a strike call there. It's 0-1.
That breaking ball pitch just curved right over the outside edge.
The 0-1 here to Whitley's line foul down the left field line out of play. And now he's in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. The inning began when Nixon chopped out to the third baseman. Flagg with a base hit to third, infield single.
Tucker Satterfield's getting some action early over there.
But it's 0-2 now to Whitley. Got to protect the plate. The 0-2 pitch. He's fouled at the plate. Nice piece of hitting there for Whitley to stay alive. He fought off a tough breaking ball, and he'll stay alive. We'll do it again with an 0-2 count.
This lefty-lefty matchup is tougher for the hitter.
Flag gets his lead at first. The 0-2 again is fouled back here straight into the net. That was headed towards us.
Yeah, I think that net wasn't there. It'd have been a hello.
I didn't bring my glove to the
Good
ballpark. Yeah, no kidding. No balls, 2 strikes. The fourth pitch of the at-bat upcoming here to Whitley. 0-2's chopped foul again and staying tough.
Yeah, he's fighting it, staying in the box.
Paxton flags over at first. He reached down a 1-out single after Nixon grounded out to third. They're playing near double play depth up the middle. The second baseman's playing close to the bag. Shortstop Cunningham playing at normal depth. The 0-2 pitch to Whitley. That's lined up the middle. That's a base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Panthers, and they got a little something brewing to begin the ball game.
Yeah, Whitley did a great job just staying alive at bat there and got something he could do something with and put it up the middle for a base hit.
Good quality at bat there for Whitley, and there's 2 aboard now for the cleanup hitter, Jordan Husky. So Husky's got an opportunity to help himself out here. He's the starting pitcher for the Panthers, and with a runner in scoring position, a base hit to the outfield very well could give us the game's first score. As the first pitch here is a curveball over the outer edge, and it's a called strike 0-1.
Pitcher's placing the ball well.
No balls and a strike to Husky. Rainey from the stretch. Kicks and brings the 0-1, and it's chopped foul down the third baseline. Coach Roberson makes a nice play. Head coach Roberson.
Head coach Roberson, yeah. So Husky, if I'm not wrong, he is a Razorback commit.
That's exactly right. Going to have to battle here with another no-ball, 2-strike count. Rainey's done a good job on the bump of getting ahead of hitters. The 0-2's fouled back to the right side out of play, and we'll do it again. Hey, how about these Panther hitters battling, trying to fight and find a way to get on base. Rainey's done a great job, like we said, filling up the strike zone. He's trying to get Husky right here with a no-ball, 2-strike count. The runners get their leads. The 0-2's chopped up the middle. The shortstop Cunningham bobbles the ball. He's not going to have a play anywhere. That's an error by the shortstop, and everybody's safe. E6 allows Husky to reach. Now the bases are full of Panthers with only 1 out. And it brings in the second baseman, Peyton Smith.
We saw last year Smith's a good little ball player. Good opportunity right here in the start of the first inning here with the bases loaded.
Ty Ruby will pinch run for Husky over at first. I guess it's a designated runner. The first pitch here to Smith is fouled back to the right side out of play, and it's 0-1. And as Rennie's done this whole inning, he's gotten ahead of hitters. He's ahead 0-1 here. He started the first 2 batters out, 1 ball, no strikes. Got Nixon to ground it to third to begin the game. Flag then reached on a single, as did Whitley, as that one misses up and away. That evens the count at 1-1, and then the error by the shortstop allowed Husky to reach to put him loaded. So Rainey with 1 ball, 1 strike, only 1 gone. Trying to work around it. The 1-1's a fastball up and away, and now a hitter's count to the 5-hole hitter for the Panthers, Peyton Smith. He'll look to dig in and try to break the scoreless tie. They're at double play depth up the middle. The outfield's just about straight away as well. 2-1 pitch to Smith. Big cut. Chased one out of the zone perhaps, and that evens the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Rennie the lefty trying to get him from the stretch. A fastball is high, and now the count's run full to Peyton Smith. 3 balls and 2 strikes with the bases full of Panthers. Rainey's going to have to make a quality pitch. He's got the sign he wants. He kicks and delivers, and he misses high. That's going to allow a run to come in to score. Smith with the base on balls and the RBI, and the Panthers lead it 1-0. And it brings in the catcher now, J.D. Zachary. Zachary will bat from the right side against the left-handed pitching Austin Rainey. 1 run already home in the inning. And the first pitch here is a called strike on the outer half. 0-1 now to the Panthers catcher. Rainey working quickly again. He gets the sign from the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Zachary waves and misses, and now he's in the hole 0-2. You know, Rennie's not done a bad job. He's getting ahead of hitters.
Painting the corners well.
Unfortunately, he lost Smith, and that allows the game's first run to come across. The 0-2 pitch is a curveball that stays high. Good eye there from Zachary. Now the count's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Whitley's at third. Ruby's at second as the 1-2's up and away to even to get up at 2-2. And Smith is over at first base. He walked with the bases loaded to bring in the game's first run. There's 1 gone here, top of the first. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 gone. Rainey from the stretch kicks and brings the 2-2, and it's fouled straight back. And we'll do it again with a 2-ball, 2-strike count, the 6th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. And Zachary, the Panthers' backstop, would love to drive in a couple of runs right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rainey delivers down and in. The ball gets away from the catcher. They're going to wave Whitley home from third. He will score without a toss. 2-0 as the Panthers score on the wild pitch. Both runners move up, and there's 2 in scoring position still for Zachary with a 3-ball, 2-strike count. So the wild pitch allows Whitley to score 2-0. And with first base open, Randy doesn't have to come into Zachary, but definitely wants to try to get him. Payoff pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a fly ball into center. The center fielder, Lake Satterfield, comes over in right center. Now, he bobbled the ball. He couldn't make the catch. In to score from third was Ty Ruby. The runner at second moves up 1 base, and heading into second after the error is J.D. Zachary, and it's 3-0. Well, the Wampus Cats not playing as cleanly as they would like here to begin the ball game. That's allowed the Panthers to score 3 runs, and they're going to have a mound visit with Rainey. And honestly, it hadn't really been Rainey's fault. He's done a good job filling up the strike zone.
You know, and I mentioned early, putting the ball in play. You know, if you put the ball in play, you get a lot of outs, but eventually good things are going to happen.
No doubt about it. And that's been the story thus far. The inning began when Nixon grounded out to the third base, The next 5 batters have reached. Flag singled, Whitley singled. Husky then reached on an error to put the bases loaded. Smith drew a walk. And then Zachary just now reached on an error. Another run came to score on a wild pitch. It's 3-0 Panthers here in the top of the first. And the batter is Jack Runzik, the shortstop. First pitch to Runzik after the mound visit's a wave and a miss, and it's 0-1 now. They play Runzik straight away in the outfield and the infield. Third baseman just a slight bit back behind the bag. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing from Runzik, but he went around, and now he's in the hole 0-2. And as has been per usual, Rainey gets ahead of hitters.
Yeah, that second one there looked like it was a pretty good location. Maybe a little off, but enough to get Runzik to pull the trigger.
The 0-2's popped up foul down the right field line. First baseman and right fielder coming over in foul ground. Right fielder bobbled it, couldn't make the catch. It'll be a foul ball as both runners tried to run home and score. Obviously, if that ball had been caught, they would have been able to tag and move up, but it drops foul after the right fielder couldn't quite make the play, and we'll do it again with an 0-ball, 2-strike count.
Yeah, good effort out there by Logan French just to get there and try to make a play on it. Not necessarily a bad thing for the Wampus Cats to say, because it would have given up a run.
Runzik chokes up with the bat a bit. The 0-2 pitch from Rainey. Checked his swing. Did he go around? They're going to have to appeal to the second base umpire, and they said he did not. So Runzik will live to see another pitch. Boy, it was a close one.
It was close right there.
Rainey,
I thought he was ringing him up when he stepped away.
Rainey's got some good stuff. He fooled Runzik. Runzik fortunate to still be in the batter's box. Going to have to protect the plate still. The 1-2 chops slowly to the left side of the infield. Third baseman Satterfield makes a nice play. His only plays at first. A run comes in to score. Both runners move up, and it's 4-0 Panthers as it brings in the 8-hole hitter Miles Miller to the plate. 4 runs on 2 base hits here in the inning. There's also been a couple of errors for the Wampus Cats. There's 2 gone, though. And Randy's got a chance to get out of the inning if he can get Miles Miller. And the first pitch to him's a curveball for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Panthers' right fielder. The 0-1 is a called strike at the letters on the outer half of the plate as well. 0-2 now, and Miller's going to have to protect the plate.
Both of those pitches were close. He's going to really have to protect now.
From the stretch, Rainey trying to get out of the inning. The 0-2's a fastball low, and now the count's a ball and 2 strikes.
Miles choking up a little bit right here just to try to get the ball in play.
Miles is a sophomore. Got the start out in right field. Waits on a 1-2 pitch, and it's a called strike 3. A curveball caught him looking. Miles goes down on the backwards K to end the inning, but not before the Panthers brought 8 batters to the plate. They brought in 4 runs on 2 base hits. There was 2 errors and 1 man left. We played at half inning here in Conway. Panthers up 4-0, and the Conway Wampus Cats will bat here after a break.
Choose First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst-case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do when you have a
And we're back here in Conway as we head to the bottom of the first inning. 4-0 Panthers lead it as we head to the bottom of the first. And Jordan Husky, the left-handed pitcher, he will face Logan French, Austin Rainey, and Sam Gregg for the Wampus Cats. Zach Schuba, the catcher, bats if anybody reaches. The Panthers put up a 4 spot in the top of the first, and the Wampus Cats trying to retaliate as the first pitch here to French is popped up foul down the right field line. Right fielder Miles Miller quickly runs out of real estate, and it's 0-1. Let's check the Panthers defensively this afternoon. Reed Nixon is the third baseman. Jack Runzick's at short. Peyton Smith's at second. Reese Jones is at first. So it's Nixon, Runzick, Smith, and Jones from left to right in the infield. Whitley, Strack, Miller from left to right in the outfield. J.D. Zachary's the catcher, and there's a shot to second. That's going to get through in there right field for a base hit. A leadoff single to begin the home half of the first for the Wampus Cats, and French is aboard to lead off the first.
Yeah, a good piece of hitting right there by French. Came in looking to hit the ball, fouled one off, first pitch, second one, put it out at the mid to right side of the field.
Ripped it through the 4-hole, and it brings in the pitcher, Austin Rainey. So Rainey, who pitched pretty well in that top of the first, defense didn't quite help him out. He's got a chance with a runner aboard to do something. And the first pitch here's a little bit low. They throw behind the runner at first base. And diving back in ahead of the tag is Logan French. 1 ball, no strikes to Austin Rainey. The infield to double play depth up the middle. With 1 ball and no strikes to Austin Rainey. Logan French over at first. The 1-0 from Huskies, a curveball. It's a good one over the outer half, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Huskies a Razorback commit. Wampus Cats also have a Razorback commit as well, Kyler Spencer, who's not playing today. As there's a swing and a chopper to short. The shortstop runs. It flips to second for 1. Relay to first is not going to be in time. So 6-4 on the fielder's choice. Reaching is Rainey, and there's 1 gone now. That just wasn't hit quite sharp enough to roll 2. But with 1 gone now, it brings in the second baseman, Sam Gregg. Logan French began this bottom of the first with a single to right field. Rainey then chops out to the shortstop, reads on a fielder's choice as the Wampus Cats with a pinch runner, Caden Ashcraft. Will go over to first base for Austin Rainey, the pitcher. And Sam Gregg, the second baseman, waiting a little bit as the home plate umpire has a word with the catcher. Pretty still night. The wind's not blowing much out. And the first pitch here from Husky to the 3-hole hitter Gregg is down and in with a curveball, 1-0. Interesting. Huskies Follow behind a couple of these first three hitters. 1 ball, no strikes. The lefty from the stretch kicks and brings the 1-0 down and in. Blocked nicely by the catcher, Zachary, and that keeps Ashcraft over at first base. 2 balls and no strikes to Sam Gregg. Infield still at double play depth. Runner at first has got good speed. The 2-0 pitch is a curveball. Might have been crossed up there. Zachary might have been thinking fastball there. Ended up having to block the curveball. Now it's 3-0, and so Husky's going to have to come with a strike or put Sam Gregg aboard, and that would put 2 runners on base. The 3-0 from Husky. Gregg squares as if to bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. And now it's 3-1 hitters count for the second baseman for the Cats. Runner at first, Ashcraft gets his lead. The 3-1 is a fastball that misses up. Oh, it's a called strike.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looked like it was right there on that corner.
The batter, Gregg, thought it was ball 4. He was heading to first. I perhaps thought it was a ball as well, but the home plate umpire said no, and the payoff pitch is fouled straight back.
It's pretty close where he's been calling it.
No doubt about it. I've just got to step jumping the gun. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Husky fell behind 3-0 to this hitter. But Gregg with a payoff pitch now, trying to find a way to reach with Ashcraft over at first. The payoff pitch is down and in, and he lost him. There's ball 4. Gregg reaches now, and there's runners at first and second base with 1 gone for the cleanup hitter, Zach Schuba.
Now batting the catcher, number 1, Zach Schuba.
Schuba, he's committed to play here at the University of Central Arkansas, so we look forward to seeing him here at Bear Stadium for quite some time. He bats from the right side here against the lefty Husky. 2 D1 commits battling, and the first pitch is fouled off to the right side out of play. 0-1 to begin to Schuba.
Looks like he's a catcher, so he'll be in that that catcher squad with Connor as well.
That's right.
Connor Flagg, who's former Greenbrier Panther, whose brother Paxton's on the team.
A lot of good baseball here in Faulkner County. No balls and a strike to Schuba. He takes it down and in, and that evens the count of a ball and a strike. The inning began when French singled. Rainey then grounded down to a fielder's choice, and Gregg walked. The 1-1's fouled straight back, and now he's in the hole, a ball and 2 strikes. So Husky, after issuing the 1-out free pass, he's ahead of a very dangerous hitter in Zach Schuba. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Wampus Cats catcher. Husky gets the sign he wants, and from the stretch he comes set. Gives the runner at second a look. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Husky strikes out Schuba, and there's 2 gone. And it's going to be all up to the left fielder, Preston Prock, if the Cats are going to be able to do anything in the first.
It was a good breaking ball right there to get the second out of the inning.
Certainly was. Schuba's a good hitter as well. That was definitely a good job there by Husky. And the first pitch here to Prock is a fastball high, 1-0. The Panthers lead at 4-0 here in the bottom of the first. In a 7-inning affair, close stance here from Prock. Waits on the 1-0, and the 1-0 pitch is a fastball strike at the knees to even it up at 1-1. 2 gone here in the inning. Cats with a base hit to the outfield most likely would score Ashcraft. The 1-1 catches the inside corner, and now Prock's in the hole, a ball and 2 strikes. Going to have to protect the plate here against the southpaw Husky. Husky's ready. He's got the sign. Kicks and brings the 1-2 pitch, and it's chopped to the right side, following down the first baseline, but it'll be foul, scooped up by Reese Jones in foul ground. And we'll do it again with a 1 ball, 2 strike count as Prock fouled off a really good pitch there.
Yeah, good job there by Prock just to stay alive, keep this at bat going. They're going to try to extend the inning, get on the board here in the first.
Preston Ribbing awaits in the on-deck circle. He would bat if Prock can find a way to reach. The 1-2 pitch is a curveball. He checked his swing. He did not go.
Looked like it might have been a little low.
And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 gone at the bottom of the first. Panthers lead at 4-0 early, but Wampus Cats trying to get on the board if Prock can drive it a base hit. The 2-2 checked his swing again. looked like the same sequence of pitch at go. They appealed to the first base umpire, but Proc was able to hold up, and now the count's run full.
Again, I think that ball, the same spot as the one before, maybe a little bit low.
Good discipline from Proc to be able to hold up there. Payoff pitch, the runners will get head starts. The runners go, the payoff pitch is a called strike 3 over the inner half. Proc caught looking, and Husky works out of the jam to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left. We played 1 full in Conway. Your Panthers lead it 4-0 as we head to the top of the second. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Grandbrothers Electric Security and Datacom, Fat Burger, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
As we head to the top of the second inning, Panthers lead it 4-0. Austin Rainey out for his second inning of work. And he will face the 9-hole hitter Thatcher Strack, and then we'll head back to the top of the order. Reed Nixon and Paxton Flagg. Keaton Whitley will bat if anybody reaches Rainey. Ran into some trouble there to begin the ball game in the top of the first inning. Only gave up 2 base hits. His defense committed a couple of errors, gave up 4 runs. He'll face Thatcher Strack to begin the top of the second. We saw Strack quite a bit in football.
Yeah, we did.
Really good receiver.
Glad to see him out here
no
after
kidding.
Having such a bad injury to his neck.
He waits on the first pitch from Rainey, and the second inning has begun. A swing and a miss to begin it as Strack waves and misses, and it's 0-1. Strack with no batting gloves. He stands in slightly open stance. The 0-1 pitch from Rainey's a fastball that catches the outer edge, and now it's 0-2.
That one does look a little wide there.
Strack takes it, going to have to protect the plate now. With a no-ball, 2-strike count. Anything close, going to have to battle. Rainey from the windup. The 0-2's chopped to the left side of the infield. The shortstop, Cunningham, scoops and throws. And the leadoff batter is gone to begin the second. 6-3 on the putout. And Rainey retires the 9-hole hitter as we head back to the top of the order now, and Reed Nixon will bat. Nixon began the ball game with the ground out to third. He's 0 for 1 today as he chopped out to the third baseman to begin the ball game. He'll stand in here from the right side on his second at bat. Second time through the lineup now for the Panthers as that one, first pitch fastball sails back to the screen, 1-0. Reed Nixon also a receiver on the football team. Saw a lot of him throughout the season. The 1-0 pitch is a good curveball from Rainey. Catches the outer half, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Nixon is the third baseman for the Panthers. Waits on a 1-1 pitch, and he pops it up foul. Back to the right side, out of play, and now he's in the hole, ball and 2 strikes. And I'll tell you, that's kind of been Rainey's MO. I mean, he gets ahead of a lot of hitters. He's done that. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes, trying to get Nixon the top of the order. The 1-2's chopped softly to the first baseman. Ribbing is there. He steps on the bag, 3 unassisted. 2 are gone, and it's going to be all up to Paxton Flagg if the Panthers are going to do any damage in the second. Rainey's retired the first 2 batters he's faced. Now Flagg singled to third base to begin his at-bat. The first pitch to him here is a curveball in the dirt, 1-0. That was a play that was hit hard. Third baseman Satterfield made a tough play on it. Made a bid to get Flagg, but first baseman just wasn't able to scoop it up. 1 ball, no strikes to Flagg. And he fouls that one straight back to even the count at a ball and a strike. Again, reminder, his older brother Connor plays here at UCA.
Catcher.
That's right. 1 ball, 1 strike to Paxton. A curveball is fouled back again. He lets it travel deep. That's what you're supposed to do, and he fouls it again to run the count to 1-2. Going to have to protect the plate. You see Paxton the way he bats. For someone of his age, he almost bats like a veteran, doesn't he?
He is.
He waits on a 1-2 from Rainey, and that one misses down and away to even the count at 2-2.
Pax is a great baseball player. He's got a lot of good years ahead of him.
Rainey trying to work a 1-2-3 inning, though. The 2-2 pitch is popped up, foul to the right side again, and now we'll do it again with a 2-ball, 2-strike count. The 6th pitch of the at-bat upcoming to Flag. The shortstop swung around, well around towards the hole at short. That's Cunningham. There's a big hole up the middle. The 2-2's ripped to right field. If it's fair, it's trouble, but it slices foul and lands foul. And
how to play.
We'll do it again. Right fielder French gave chase, but wasn't able to get there. And 7th pitch of the at-bat to Paxton Flag. As Rainey heads to the dugout, looks to the dugout to get the sign. He's got it. From the windup he comes with a 2-2 pitch, and a fastball misses high to run the count full. Thatcher Strack began the inning with a ground ball out to short. Nixon then chopped out to the first baseman. There's 2 gone now for Flag, and with 3 balls and 2 strikes, Rainey's trying to work a 1-2-3 inning. The payoff pitch to Flag. Here it comes, and it's a ball high. I thought he was calling strike there. I was like, no way. Wow. 3 balls and 2, or pardon me, the 3-ball, 2-strike pitch is up and away. So Flag draws the free pass, and there's a base runner with 2 gone for the 3-hole hitter, Keaton Whitley. Whitley ripped one back through the box in his first at bat. He's 1 for 1 tonight, but he bats with a runner at first and 2 gone now as Rainey will work from the stretch. And the first pitch from Rainey is a called strike on the outside edge.
This is the kind of umpire pitchers like, and it's been on both sides, but he's given.
He gives
every bit of that corner.
Gives about 2 balls on the outside on both sides. No balls and a strike. The runner goes. The 0-1 chopped to the right side. Nobody's covering first base. It's going to be a tough play. The pitcher drops the ball in the toss. Moving to third is Flag. Reaching on the infield single is Whitley, and there's runners at the corner with 2 gone for the cleanup hitter, Jordan Husky. And that's one of those tough ones when it's chopped softly past the pitcher.
Pitcher's his mind coming off that mound is he's fixing to get that ball. First baseman goes for it as well, so it leaves the bag open.
Now we'll see if they send Whitley with 2 gone. Might try to get him to run down and get Flag home. First pitched to Husky. Chases one out of the zone and chops it foul, and now it's 0-1. Well, Rainey got the first 2 batters to begin the inning. Strack grounded out to short. Then Nixon grounded out to first, 3 unassisted. Flag then walked. Whitley with an infield single. There's runners at the corners now with 2 gone for Husky as the 0-1's up and in with a fastball. Moved him off the plate a bit. And that evens the count at a ball and a strike with 2 gone here in the top of the 2nd. Panthers lead it 4-0. With a ball and 1 strike, Husky trying to add to it. He swings and drives out into right center field. Center fielder coming over. The right fielder as well. And it'll be the right fielder, Logan French, who makes the catch in right center on the move, and it ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left. We've played an inning and a half here in Conway. Your Panthers lead it 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the 2nd. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Choose First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst-case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with them.
As we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning, Panthers lead it 4-0. As Austin Rainey worked out of what was looking like a 2-out rally by the Panthers. Rainey was able to get out of it unscathed. And we head to the bottom of the second. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Wampus Cats, Ribbing, Cunningham, and Lake Satterfield. His brother, the 9-hole hitter Tucker Satterfield, will bat if anybody reaches. As the throw down to second from Zachary, and we're just about set for the bottom of the second inning. What a beautiful night here under the lights, isn't it?
It certainly is, JB. Great night for baseball. It's still a little chilly. You might say a little unseasonable. It's a little late in the spring. I guess it's early for spring, but it's a little late in the year for it to be this cold.
And the first pitch of the innings, a wave and a miss on a fastball on the upper half of the strike zone. Zachary gets ahead, or pardon me, Husky gets ahead 0-1 to the first baseman, Preston Ribbing. The 0-1 from Husky is a fastball strike on the outer edge. Wow. Might have been up as well, but catches the upper half of the zone, upper outside half, and now Ribbing's in the hole 0-2. Going to have to protect the plate. Husky with the 0-2 pitch, and he just missed inside. Good take there from Ribbing.
If that was on the outside, it would have been called.
Yeah, no doubt. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Husky, a swing and a miss. Ball's in the dirt. Zachary blocks it. He'll have to throw down to first, and he does. The strikeout there of Ribbing to begin the inning, and there's 1 gone for the 7-hole hitter, Connor Cunningham. That's 3 strikeouts in a row for Husky.
Seems like the zone might be expanding a little bit each inning.
As Cunningham will bat from the left side. He's the shortstop for the Wampus Cats. Lefty on lefty matchup. The second baseman, Smith, was swung around to the right. Now he moves back into normal depth, and the first pitch to Cunningham's a called strike on the inner half, 0-1, a fastball. No balls and 1 strike. The center fielder Strax playing in a little bit to the left. The 0-1's fouled off the hands of the left side out of play, and now Huskies ahead 0-2 to Cunningham. He's only thrown 6 pitches in the inning, trying to make it 7 to get Cunningham. The 0-2's a curveball that stays inside, nearly hit him.
Boy, it did.
And now it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It had enough break on it that it just came back in before it hit him.
Cunningham going to have to protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch from Husky. It's a called strike 3. On the outer half of fastball, Cunningham walks back to the dugout. 4 straight strikeouts for Husky, and there's 2 gone in the second. He struck out 2 swinging, and he's also got 2 batters that have been called out on strikes as well. 4 strikeouts for Husky, and it's going to be all up to Lake Satterfield if the Wampus Cats are going to do anything in the second. And the first pitch is a fastball that swung on and missed, 0-1.
Huskies really settled in here in the 3rd inning.
Sure has, working very efficiently. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Now it's 0-2, and Husky trying to strike out the side. It's 0-2 to Satterfield. The center fielder for the Wampus Cats going to have to protect the plate. Husky from the windup delivers, swing and a miss. He struck him out with a fastball. Husky strikes him out. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We've played 2 full here in Conway. Your Panthers lead it 4-0 as we head to the top of the 3rd. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Security and Datacom, a family-owned and run business with over 70 years combined experience and chosen the best electrician in Faulkner County 2 years in a row. Specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or how small, just give Graham Brothers a call at 501-679-3393. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
As we head to the top of the 3rd inning, Panthers lead it 4-0, and Austin Rainey will be out for his 3rd inning of work. His Wampus Cats trail at 4-0. He's given up 4 runs, but only one of them has been earned. On 3 base hits. 4-3-0 the line score for the Panthers. 0-1-2 for the Wampus Cats. And Rainey will face the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Panthers. Peyton Smith, J.D. Zachary, and Jack Runzik as Smith fouls the first pitch back to the screen, 0-1. Miles Miller, the right fielder, would bat if anybody reaches. And Peyton Smith has the lone RBI for the Panthers. He walked in his first at bat, and he takes the 0-1 pitch upstairs to even the count at a ball and a strike. An off-speed pitch that missed to even the count. The lefty Rainey trying to get the leadoff hitter Smith. The 1-1 pitch is a called strike at the knees. Now Smith is in the hole, a ball and 2 strikes. And again, Rainey, as he's done all night, really gotten ahead of most of these Panther hitters. Take away that first inning, he's looking really good. The 1-2's fouled off to the right side out of play, and we'll do it again.
Former Panther Caden Wallace with a base hit in the 8th inning to put 2 on. Ball game's tied. Arkansas looking to go ahead.
The 1-2 to Smith, and he struck him out. Rainey strikes out Smith to begin the 3rd, and there's 1 gone for the catcher, J.D. Zachary. Good pitch there from Rainey. That's his 2nd strikeout of the game, but he'll face the catcher for the Panthers, J.D. Zachary, who reached on an error in his first at bat, and he checks, swings, and fouls this one to the right side for strike 1. A little tapper to the right side. It's 0-1. Righty on lefty matchup. The left-handed pitching Austin Rainey working from the windup. The 0-1's a fastball that catches the inner half, and now it's 0-2. Zachary was kind of turning into that. Thought it might have been a little inside, but that one was definitely a strike.
Yeah, it was right over the inside corner.
Now he's got to protect the plate. Rainey with an 0-2 pitch, misses high with a fastball. He's still ahead in the count 1-2, so Zachary's still going to have to protect. Infield and outfield playing at just about normal depth. The 1-2 pitch is a curveball that stays high, and that evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Panthers catcher. Rainey kicks and brings the 2-2, and a fastball misses down and in. Now the count's run full, so Zachary was behind 0-2. Now he's worked the count full.
Good at bat by J.D. here.
Definitely a quality at bat from the windup. Rainey with a payoff pitch, kicks and brings it, and it's chopped to the left side, foul. The third baseman, Satterfield, was there. Obviously, it was in foul ground. Third base coach Roberson
couldn't come up with it.
Made an oopsie. That's an error on him. First error for the Panthers. We'll do it again with a 3-ball, 2-strike count after the chopper foul, and Rainey from the windup trying to get Zachary. He kicks and brings the 3-2 pitch, and he pulled the string. Back-to-back strikeouts for Rainey. The off-speed pitch. Zachary swings over the top, and 2 are gone. Rainey trying to retaliate and repeat what Husky did, trying to strike out the side, and he'll face the shortstop, Jack Runzik.
Both these pitchers really settling in, looking good.
The first pitch, though, to Runzik's down and away. So it's 1 ball and no strikes. But Rainey definitely works very, very efficiently. The 1-0 is a fastball inside. Thought it might have caught the edge. Didn't get the call. Now it's 2 balls and no strikes. 2 gone in the inning. Smith and Zachary both struck out. Runzik's the batter now with a 2-0 count. That one misses up and away, and now it's 3 balls and no strikes. So Rainey's going to have to come with a strike or put Runzik aboard. He's ready to go. The 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. Up around the letters. And now it's 3-1. So a hitter's count for Runzik. Going to have to dig in. The 3-1 from Rainey. Strike 2 called. Down around the knees on the inner half. And Rainey fights back to run the count full. He's trying to strike out the side. A payoff pitch from Austin. Here it comes. Swinging a flare into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Good piece of hitting from Runzik. After he worked the count ahead 3-0, the count ran full. Then he lines a base hit to center. A 2-out base knock for Runzik. And it brings in Miles Miller, the right fielder for the Panthers.
Runzik just named this week all-conference basketball. Had a great season.
Wow. That's the 4th base hit of the game for the Panthers. 4-4-0 the line score, 0-1-2. The line score for the Wampus Cats is the first pitch to Miles Miller is upstairs for a ball. Miller was the first strikeout for Rainey. He struck out looking back in the first inning. That was to end that first inning. An inning where the Panthers brought 8 batters to the plate. It's 1-0 here, and a fastball sails high. Now it's 2-0. Rainey struck out the first 2 batters of the inning, Smith and Zachary. He gave up a single to Runzik, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count here for Miller as Rainey working from the stretch. The 2-0s, a little half swing fouled straight back, and now it's 2-1. You know, Rainey really worked through those first 2 batters pretty quickly. Fell behind Runzik, gave up a hip to him. He's fallen behind Miller here, and it's 2-1 with 2 gone in the top of the 3rd. 2-1 pitch is a called strike on the outer half, and that evens it up at 2-2. I've learned my lesson. Can't call it too quick. The home plate umpire.
It takes a second to
He
step
does.
out.
He wants to make sure he makes the right call. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone as times requested by the batter Miller. Granted by the home plate umpire, and now we're ready to go. Rainey from the stretch gets the sign. He comes set. The runner goes. The 2-2 pitch is a called strike 3. Miller strikes out looking again, and Rainey strikes out the side. He works around a 2-out single. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. We've played 2.5 here in Conway. Your Panthers lead at 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 3rd, and you're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Dang, bro. Mama.
Delicious, no?
Come on.
What the?
Fat Burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining tables.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Greenbrier Electric Security and Datacom, Fat Burger, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
As we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, it'll bring in the 9-hole hitter Tucker Satterfield to lead it off against Husky, and he squares to bunt, lays it right in front of the pitcher. Husky off the mound, and he sails it over the first baseman's head. That ball's going into the right field corner. Satterfield around second and heads for 3rd. Are they going to send him? They hold him at 3rd. Wow, Husky absolutely delivered a bullet to first, but he sailed it high. That one went all the way into the right field corner, and the Wampus Cats have some life as reaching on that one. On the error was Satterfield. We'll see if they rule it a hit and an error.
That's about the most dangerous play for an infielder. The pitcher coming off the mound trying to make a play at first. It's tough.
They're going to rule it a hit and an error, so he reached via the hit, moved to 3rd on the throwing error. The first pitch here to the top of the order, Logan French, is ripped foul down the right field line. The count's 0-1 as it lands in foul territory. So Satterfield laid down a bunt to begin the inning. He reached on the single, and Husky sailed the throw to first into right field. The 0-1 to French is a nasty curveball. He swung over the top of it, and now Logan French is going to have to protect the plate with a no-ball, 2-strike count. He began their home half of the first in his first at-bat with a single, but he's got to protect the plate here. The 0-2's chopped slowly to the left side. Third baseman comes in. They're going to have a play at the plate, and they got him. Satterfield tagged out at home. Great heads-up play from Nixon. They throw out Tucker Satterfield to the plate. The tag applied by J.D. Zachary, and that's the first out of the inning. 5-2 on the put-out at home. Wow.
That was a great play there by Reed. Good heads-up play. Good job by J.D. to block the play.
Boy, and you know, Satterfield wants that one back. The first pitch here is a little bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, and when you're in that situation, you go every time.
Well, yeah, you know, the only thing is it's frustrating. You hit it to any other side of the base, he's scoring. You hit it to third, it's tough. The 1-0 pitch is down and in. Wow. Nearly went back to the screen. Zachary saves that one from heading to the backstop. Austin Rainey, the pitcher. He's 0 for 1 today. He reached on a fielder's choice ground out. He bats with a runner at first base and 1 gone. That's Logan French. The lefty Husky delivers the 2-0 pitch, and a curveball catches the outer half to run the count to 2-1. Yeah. The inning began with an infield single by Satterfield, moved to third on a throwing error, but then got thrown out of the plate on a fielder's choice ground out by French as the 2-1's in the dirt. Zachary can't find it. Now he does. French stays put over at first base, but it's a 3-ball, 1-strike count now to Austin Rainey, and he can dig in for something he likes. Got a chance to help himself out here. Boy, and I'll tell you, with it 4-0, Rainey would love a base hit. Find a way to get on base. The 3-1 pitch might have chased ball 4. They throw behind the runner French at first. He's back in ahead of the tag, and now the count's run full to Austin Rainey, the Wampus Cats pitcher. With 1 gone in the bottom of the third, Panthers lead it 4-0. The payoff pitch is high for ball 4, and Rainey draws the free pass with 1 gone in the third. And it brings in the second baseman, Sam Gregg.
Second baseman, number 15, Sam Gregg.
Sam Gregg, he walked in his first at-bat. And he bats here with runners at first and second. And 1 gone. The Cats ran into an out at the plate. That's their first out of this inning. Boy.
Yeah, they got two on with the good hitter up. They're looking to make something happen this inning.
You know, on that tough play there by Nixon, I don't know that he would have had to play at first when French hit that ground ball. The first pitch here to Gregg, though, is a fastball strike, and it's 0-1. The Cats very easily could have had the bases loaded with nobody out. No balls and a strike, though, to Gregg. The 0-1 from Huskies found off to the right side out of play, and now he's in the hole 0-2. Huskies coming at him. But Gregg going to try to battle. He's a good batter. He worked a walk in his first at-bat. Going to have to work that walk from down in the count 0-2 as he chokes up in the bat a little bit. Husky gives the runner at second French a look. The 0-2 bounce to the plate. It gets away from the catcher, Zachary. That's going to allow both runners to move up. And that one darn near hit Gregg at the plate.
It sure did. At first I thought it did.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the Wampus Cats second baseman. Husky can work from the windup now if he so desires, and that's what he's going to do. With a 1 ball, 2 strike count, and that one did hit him. That one did hit him, so Husky lost him. The hit by pitch puts the bases loaded now, and the Cats will bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Zach Schubo. How about it if you're a Wampus Cat?
They got the bases loaded and exactly who they want up batting.
He's a UCA commit. And Zach Schuba can play baseball. He is a very good hitter.
Your cleanup hitter's got a chance to do just that.
He's got some power. They're going to scoot back a little bit in the outfield. Huskies ready to go, though. When the first pitch gets away from Zachary, they're going to try to score the run. The throw to the plate is late, and the Wampus Cats are on the board. It's 4-1. Diving in to score was Logan French, and the Cats have cut the lead to 3 now. It's 4-1. Schuba struck out in his first at bat. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Hey, a base hit to the outfield could cut the lead to 1 now. Husky delivers the 1-0, and it's fouled back off the screen to even the count at a ball and a strike. A reminder, this is a 7-inning affair. We're in the bottom of the third here. It's 4-1. The Wampus Cats have scored a run in the inning as the 1-1 misses out and away. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now for Schuba. Hey, first base is open. You don't have to give in to Schuba if you don't want to. Husky from the windup delivers a 2-1. Schuba waves and misses. Got a big cut of that one, but came up empty, and that runs the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners in scoring position with 1 gone in the bottom of the third. Schuba waits on a 2-2 pitch from Husky. It's chopped to the right side. That's going to get a run home. The second baseman, Smith, low throw to first, scooped up by Reese Jones, and that keeps Schuba from reaching, but he gets a run home on the RBI ground out. It's 4-2, and with 2 gone, it brings in the left fielder, Preston Prock.
And if you're Conway, that you like that right there because you just need to work at this score, just etch a little bit back at a time. They cut it in half right there.
That's exactly right. Runner at third. Could score on a wild pitch or a pass ball or even an infield single. The first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Sam Gregg's the runner over at third base. Husky delivers the 0-1 to Prock, and a fastball missed, and now it's 1-1.
He's been calling that one strike.
Well, it's interesting because I thought the previous
first
pitch
one was.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe it was a makeup. The 1-1's popped up on the infield. The shortstop runs it over, battling it. He can't find it. It drops an error on the shortstop and runs in to score, and it's 4-3. The Wampus Cats have cut the lead to 1 on the error by the shortstop Runzik. That's the first error of the game for the Panthers, and boy, it's a costly one.
Next up for the Wampus Cats, the first baseman, number 16, Preston Ribbing.
So it brings in the first baseman now, Preston Ribbing, with the tying run over at first in the form of Preston Prock. Ribbing's the go-ahead run. And the first pitch to Ribbing's a fastball outside for ball 1. Ribbing, he struck out swinging in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1 this evening. With a 1-ball, no-strike count and a runner at first base and 2 gone. Going to try to keep the inning going. Wampus Cats have scored 3 in the inning to cut the lead to 1. The 1-0 sails. They throw behind the runner at first, not all that close, as Prock dives in easily. 2 balls and no strikes. A hitter's count for Ribbing. With a runner at first base and 2 gone, Husky going to have to settle down and find the zone. The 2-0 pitch, it might have hit him, and it did. Yeah. So a hit by pitch, and Ribbing reaches, and now the tying run's in scoring position with 2 gone. And it brings in the shortstop, Connor Cunningham, as Coach Roberson wants to have a word with Husky. Out on the bump. Boy, I tell you, Wampus Cats have
brought it in within
they're
1.
a good ball team. They're 4-1 on the year. The Panthers are 2-1. Neither team's trying to pick up their second loss, obviously. We're still very early in the game, bottom of the third. The Panthers scored 4 in the top of the first inning. They led it 4-0 heading here into the bottom of the third, but the Wampus Cats have put up a 3 spot to cut the lead to 1. Still not done yet, as the left-handed hitting Connor Cunningham comes into bat. He's 0 for 1 this evening. He struck out looking at his first at-bat against Husky. Then after the mound visit, we'll see what Husky does, and the first pitch is waved at and missed for strike 1. Runner at second base is Preston Prock. He reached on an error by the shortstop. Ribbing's over at first. He was hit by a pitch. The 0-1 to Cunningham is waved at and missed. Same pitch, same result, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Looks like he's kind of come off of it a little bit, not throwing as hard.
Just trying to find the zone,
The zone.
Cunningham's in the hole 0-2. Husky trying to leave the runners where they are. The 0-2's a fastball high, and now the count's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to Cunningham. Husky delivers the 1-2. Checked his swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And that's a strikeout. So Husky gets out of the inning, but not before. The Wampus Cats get 3 runs on a 1 base hit. There was 1 error, 2 men left. We played 3 full in Conway. The Wampus Cats have cut the lead to 1. It's 4-3 Panthers as we head to the top of the 4th, and you're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Choose First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst-case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do?
As we head to the top of the fourth inning, new pitcher for the Wampus Cats, Drew Frealdenhoven. And he will come into pitch with his team trailing 4-3. Austin Rainey, he goes 3 innings, gives up 4 runs on 4 base hits. Only one of those runs was earned. He's in line to get the loss. He cannot be the winner. The best he can get is a no decision. And Frealdenhoven will come in, and he's going to try to keep that score right where it's at 4-3. He'll face the 9-1-2 hitter, Thatcher Strack, to begin the fourth. And the first pitch from Drew's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. It'll be Strack, Nixon, and Flagg. Keaton Whitley bats if anybody reaches. Strack grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. The 0-1 from the right-handed pitching Frealdenhoven is low, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Strack grounded out to short his first time up. Waits on a 1-1 pitch from Frealdenhoven. The 1-1 is a called strike on the edge. Good pitch, a fastball over the outer half. Now Strack's going to have to protect the plate with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. The second baseman, Gregg's playing back a bit near the outfield grass. Shortstop Cunningham playing at normal depth. The 1-2 pitch from Frealdenhoven is a curveball outside to even the count at 2-2. Strack, the center fielder, just going to try to find a way to put the ball in play. He's got good speed. As the 2-2 pitch from the windup misses outside to run the count full, an off-speed pitch off the plate. We'll have a payoff pitch upcoming to begin the top of the fourth inning with Reed Nixon waiting on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch, and he struck him out. A fastball. Strack waves and misses, and the leadoff batter is gone to begin the top of the fourth. So Frealdenhoven comes out of the pen, and he strikes out the first batter he faces. With 1 gone now, it brings in the third baseman, Reed Nixon. Nixon's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out to third, and he's grounded out to first. It's a righty-on-righty matchup, and the first pitch is a 2-seam fastball that catches the outer half for a called strike, 0-1.
Hogs just close it out and finish the day 2-0.
How about it? No balls and a strike. The 0-1 to Nixon's a good pitch. Gets the outer edge, 0-2. Boy, I tell you, that home plate upright takes his time. I thought it might be called a strike, but he took his time.
Well, if you're a batter, you better be guarding that edge because he's giving it to both sides.
He sure has. The 0-2 pitch, that one's a little too far outside. Now it's 1-2. Frealdenhoven tried to get Nixon to chase, wouldn't do it. But he's still ahead in the count, 1-2, and he's trying to put Nixon away here with 1 gone. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a chopper to the third baseman. Cunningham's there behind the bag. Makes a great throw to first, and 2 are gone. So Frealdenhoven out of the pens, retired the first 2 batters he's faced. And with 2 gone, it'll be up to Paxton Flagg if the Panthers are going to be able to add to their 4-3 lead.
That's a great play by the third baseman there. Good way to gobble it up there, and then great throw to first to get the out.
Yeah, Cunningham made it look easy. But Paxton Flagg bats. He's 1 for 1 today with a single and a walk, and he takes the first pitch here, a fastball up and in for ball 1. It's the first batter that Frealdenhoven's fallen behind. It's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch from the right-hander ripped to short off the glove of the shortstop. That ball could have ended the inning. That might be ruled a hit because he hit it so hard, but it also could be ruled an error.
He should have made that play. Yeah,
they're going to rule it an error on the shortstop.
He sat back there long enough knowing it was coming. It probably should be an error.
Flagg hit it hard, but definitely Cunningham was there, just couldn't quite make the play. E6, they'll score it. Now Frealdenhoven will work from the stretch, and the first pitch to the left-handed hitting Whitley's popped up into shallow left. Cunningham trying to redeem himself, and he does. He makes the catch to end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 man left. We've played 3.5 here in Conway. Panthers lead at 4-3. We head to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Electrical problems? Need new electrical installation or need to add security and datacom to your home or office? I tell you what I do. I call Graham Brothers Electric, Security, and Datacom. A family-owned and run business with over 70 years combined experience and chosen the best electrician in Faulkner County 2 years in a row. specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or how small, just give Graham Brothers a call at 501-679-3393. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
Dang, bro. Mama!
Delicious, no?
Come on!
What the?
Fat burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining table.
As we head to the bottom of the fourth inning, Panthers lead it 4-3, but the Wampus Cats will bat here in the home half of the fourth inning.
Pitcher coming out to bat.
It'll be Drew Frey-Aldenhoven. He'll come in to bat in the spot of Lake Satterfield. His first at bat of the night, and the first pitch to Frey-Aldenhoven's called strike on the – boy, he has been given that edge.
I'm telling you, it's wide. It's getting wider, too.
I'm glad I didn't call it early because I would have thought it was a ball. The 0-1 side to even the count at 1-1.
He's getting cold back there.
He's ready to go home. The 1-1 pitch is a called strike, and now Drew's in the hole. No ball or 1 ball, 2
I thought
strikes.
he was calling that one high.
Husky working quickly from the windup. The 1-2's popped up, foul down the right field line. Jones dived, and he just nearly caught it. Wow. Frey-Aldenhoven's got new life. Boy, I tell you, as a hitter, when a fielder does make a play like that, it's like a gut punch.
Oh, yeah.
Like, man, are you kidding me? Rob, thankfully for Frey-Aldenhoven, Jones didn't make the catch, but, boy, he made an absolute effort, didn't he?
Great effort by
He's an
Reese.
athlete. The 1-2 pitch, though, nearly hit him. A curveball misses down and in. And now the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Frey-Aldenhoven trying to help himself. He's the pitcher now. And he leads off the bottom of the fourth. The 2-2 pitch fooled him. A curveball, a called strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. Good pitch there from Husky to begin the bottom of the fourth. So it brings in Tucker Satterfield now, the 9-hole hitter for the Cats. He singled his first time up, and he takes the first pitch here, a fastball high, 1 ball, no strikes. 4-3 in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-0 pitch as Satterfield squares as if to bunt. He pulls the bat back and takes his strike, and that evens us up at a ball and a strike. With 1 gone in the bottom of the fourth, Frey-Aldenhoven began the inning. He struck out looking. 1 gone here for Satterfield as he bunts it right back to the pitcher. Husky off the mound throws a dart to first base on the money. 2 are gone. 1-3 on the putout. And it's going to be all up to the top of the order, Logan French, if the Wampus Cats are going to be able to do any damage in the fourth. As heading into this inning, we were halfway through the ballgame.
That one had a little more on it and gave Husky more time to get it over to first and make a good throw.
First pitch home to the top of the order. French is down and in for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes from Jordan Husky. With 2 gone in the bottom of the fourth, the lefty Husky from the windup kicks and brings the 1-0, and he hit him. He hit French with 2 gone. That was a curveball that broke a little too much. Might have released it a little too late. Sailed and hit French, and the Wampus Cats have a base runner with 2 gone in the fourth for their 2-hole hitter.
5A basketball today, championship game. Jonesboro beats Marion 55-28.
Yeah, I saw that. How about it? Jonesboro's an elite talent. Austin Rainey, he's the center fielder now for the Wampus Cats. He bats and he takes the first pitch, curveball at the knees for a called strike. It's 0-1. So the inning began when Frealdenhoven struck out. Satterfield then grounded back to the pitcher, 1-3. French reaches on the hit by pitch, and with 2 gone, Rainey bats. He's 0-for-1 with a walk, and the 0-1, pardon me, goodness, is a little bit high. Curveball that sailed, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first is French. The 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses again up and way, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike now to Rainey. He's the pitcher of record for the Wampus Cats. He's in line to get the loss unless he and his team can tie this ball game up. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball that catches the outer half. Might have been up around the letters as well, and that counts even now at 2-2. To Austin Rainey. Husky from the stretch gets the sign, gives the runner at first a look. French is going. The 2-2's fouled straight back, and we'll do it again with a 2-ball, 2-strike count. The 6th pitch of the at-bat upcoming as French makes his way back to first base.
Had the hit and run on with the 2-2 there.
Sure did. Second baseman Smith was covering, and you saw that swing from Rainey. He was trying to put it to the right side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Runner not going this time. The 2-2's high. Now the count's full, and you can bet your bottom dollar French will be on the move this time. With the 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 gone in the bottom of the 4th, French will get a head start from first base. Rainey waits. Husky from the stretch. The runner goes. The 3-2's fouled off to the right side. Good at bat from the starting pitcher for the Wampus Cats. Rainey staying alive in the 8th pitch of the at bat. Be coming up right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. From the stretch again, Husky delivers. The runner, well, it was a check swing. He went around. They'll have to throw down to first. They do. Rainey strikes out to end the inning, and Husky gets out of it. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left. We've played 4 full here in Conway. We've got a good one. Panthers lead at 4-3 as we head to the top of the 5th. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Greenbrier Electric Security and Datacom, Fat Burger, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us.
As we head to the top of the 5th, Drew Frealdenhoven will be out for his 2nd inning of work, and he will face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Panthers. Jordan Husky, Peyton Smith, and J.D. Zachary. Jack Aronzik, the shortstop, will bat if anybody reaches, and Husky's 0 for 2 today. He reached on an error, and he also flew out to right field. And he'll bat from the right side against the right-handed pitching Frealdenhoven. The first pitch is fouled at the plate off his foot, 0-1. As Frealdenhoven gets ahead. The shortstop playing around towards the left near the hole. They play Husky to pull a bit. Third baseman guarding the line. The 0-1 pitch is a little bit low to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The outfield's playing just about straight away, but that infield is playing Husky to pull just a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jordan. He waits on the right-handy Frealdenhoven. The 1-1, chopped to the left side. Third baseman Cunningham dives, tries to make the play, but he's not going to be able to. That's a hit for Husky. I learned anytime you dive and make a play, it can't be considered an error.
Yeah, he made a good effort on it.
It's going to be a tough play. Cunningham's had a really good glove. That's a tough luck hit for against the pitcher. Aldenhoven did a good job. Husky with the infield hit to lead the inning. And it brings in Peyton Smith, the second baseman. So that's the 5th hit for the Panthers this evening. 4-5-2 the line score for the Panthers. 3-2-3 for Conway. And Smith bunted to the right side. That's a good bunt. For Aldenhoven having trouble with it, and he's not going to have a play. He is not going to have a play as Smith beats it out. Moving up to second is Husky, and there's runners at first and second with nobody out now for J.D. Zachary, the catcher.
Yeah, that was right. I mean, he placed it right where you want to place it.
So they're going to rule it an infield single for Peyton Smith. So, boy, 2 infield singles in a row.
He placed it right where you want to.
And it brings in J.D. Zachary. He's 0 for 2 today. He's reached on an error, and he struck out, squaring as if to bunt, pulls the bat back, and takes the ball outside. Cunningham, the third baseman, was coming in. He was charging. And with nobody out here in the inning, the top of the 5th, Panthers trying to capitalize. Zachary batting from the right side, ahead in the count 1-0 for Aldenhoven. Gives the runner at second a look. That's Husky. The 1-0's upstairs, and now it's 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Zachary getting the sign from his third base coach. Seemingly trying to bunt those runners up. He showed bunt the first time. Not showing bunt here. The 2-0 is a called strike on the outer half. Good pitch for Aldenhoven, and it's 2-1.
I knew it had to be a strike, but you're just kind of waiting to see.
Well, I've had to put my foot in my mouth a couple of times. Call a little too early. The 2-1 pitch. It's a good bunt to the right side. If it stays fair, it will. The first baseman's there. He steps on the bag. Nice play from Ribbing. That's the first out of the inning, but Zachary does a job, and there's 2 runners in scoring position with 1 gone for the shortstop, Jack Runzik.
Yeah, that was a good job by J.D. there to move those runners over. You know, you got 1 out, not a lot of hits tonight. You got 1 out. Last time Runzik was up, he did poke one over the middle and got on. So looking to maybe try to get somebody home here in the 5th.
Well, with 1 gone in the inning, there's runners at second and third. First base is open. The batter on deck, Miles Miller, is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But it's a righty-on-righty matchup. Miller's is a left-handed batter. First pitch from Frey Aldenhoven. It's popped up into right field. The right fielder coming over. That's French. Down the line, he makes the catch. They're going to try to send home the runner. The throw to the plate's offline. It gets away from the catcher, and a run scores. The sac fly there drives in a run. A great job by Runzik, the RBI, and the lead is now 2. It's 5-3. How about Runzik doing a job there?
It's good base running. You know, it was a good hard throw after a good catch on the run, and just got there. Catcher not able to come up with it, but he wouldn't have been able to, I don't think, anyway.
So Ty Ruby's actually up to bat now. He comes in to pinch hit for Miller. He came in and pinch ran a little bit earlier for Husky in the game. I guess the designated runner. He's pinch hitting for Miller now, and the first one swung on and missed, 0-1. Lefty on righty matchup. The 0-1 is inside, 1-1. Might have been one where didn't hit his spot, so he didn't give him the call, but I thought it was around the same part of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ruby. Frey Aldenhoven delivers, swing and a miss. Big rip there from Ruby, but Frey Aldenhoven blew it right past him. And now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ruby's going to have to protect the plate with 2 gone. The Panthers have added a run in the inning on a sac fly from Runzik. It's 5-3 with a runner at third now. The 1-2, and he struck him out. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. Ruby chased the high heat, and Frey Aldenhoven gets out of the inning, but not before a run comes across on 2 base hits. There was no errors. 1 man left. We've played 4.5 in Conway. Panthers up 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst-case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do when you have electrical problems, need new electrical installation, or need to add security and datacom to your home or office? I tell you what I do. I call Graham Brothers Electric, Security, and Datacom. A family-owned and run business with over 70 years combined experience and chosen the best electrician in Faulkner County 2 years in a row. Specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or how small, just give Graham Brothers a call at 501-679-3393. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
As we head to the bottom of the fifth inning, it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the new pitcher, Carson Zachary. Zachary out of the pen in relief for Jordan Husky. Husky, he goes 4 innings strong, gives up 3 runs on 2 base hits. There were also 3 errors. He's in line to get the win. He cannot be the loser. The best he can get, or the worst he can get, pardon me, is a no decision, as that one's fouled back by Greg to even the count at 1-1. And Carson Zachary comes in with his team leading 5-3. Facing Sam Gregg, who's been walked and hit by a pitch, and the 1-1 swung on a miss. It's 1-2 now. It's the meat of the Wampus Cat lineup. Sam Gregg, Zach Schuba, and Preston Prock will bat. Ribbing bats if anybody reaches. The 1-2 pitch will have to wait as home plate umpire grants time to the batter, Sam Gregg.
You know, you got brothers there on the mound.
That's right. That's a good point. Pitcher and catcher, both brothers. The 1-2 pitch from Zachary's hit softly to the left side. Shortstop Runzik charging. Going to have to make a good play. His throw to first is on the money. Great play by Runzik to begin the inning, and the leadoff batter's retired. Zachary gets the 6-3 ground out, and there's one gone now for the catcher, Zach Schuba. As we've mentioned on the broadcast, Schuba's a UCA commit.
Yeah.
So bats from the right side against Zachary. The first pitch is a curveball that swung on and missed for strike 1. Schuba tonight, he is 0 for 2. He struck out and he's grounded out to second, but he also has an RBI. The 0-1 pitch is a nice slider. Checked his swing, but he went around, and Schuba's in the hole 0-2. So Zachary's gone to his off-speed pitch here early to Schuba. We'll see what he delivers on an 0-2 pitch. He does not have to come into the wheelhouse of Schuba. It might be good not to anyway. The 0-2 tried to get Schuba to fish on that one. Zach wouldn't do it. Now the count's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The infield playing at normal depth. The outfield playing back a step or two. The 1-2 pitch from Zachary. Fastball is high. I was assuming it was, but you got to wait on the call.
Got to wait.
And the count's even now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, that was a good take from Schuba. Zachary tried to get him to climb the ladder, but Schuba wouldn't do it. A veteran hitter. The 2-2 pitch hit softly to the right side. First baseman's there. He flips underhanded to first. We'll see the call. They got him. 3-1 on the out there as Zachary covered first. Nice play from Husky as he's at first base now, and there's 2 gone. 3-1 on the ground out from Schuba. It's going to be all up to Preston Prock if the Wampus Cats are going to be able to do any damage in the bottom of the 5th. Prock tonight, he's 0 for 2. He struck out looking, and he's reached on an error. And the first pitch from Carson Zachary is inside for ball 1.
And J.D. Zachary, the catcher there, he is committed to play for SAU Tech.
How about it? 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0's a fastball inside, nearly hit him. Moved Proc off the plate a little bit. That's not one you really want to wear. Coming in, Zachary's got some good velocity for a sophomore.
He throws gas, but he's also got the breaking ball pitches that really keeps batters off balance.
The 2-0's chopped back to the mound. Good inning for Zachary. Going to try to complete it with a throw to first. He does. 1-3 on the putout, and a 1-2-3 they go in the bottom of the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We've played 5 full in Conway. Panthers lead it 5-3. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Dang, bro. Mama!
Delicious, no?
Come on!
What the?
Fat burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining tables.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Grandbrothers Electric Security and Datacom, Fat Burger, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Wynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Banking is just the beginning. Here, we
As we head to the top of the 6th inning, new pitcher for the Wampus Cats, Gage Law. He's a junior right-hander, and he'll come in relief of Frey Aldenhoven. Frey Aldenhoven goes 2 innings, gives up 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He will have a no decision. Rainey's still in line to get the loss unless his team can get him off the hook. And Law will come in, and he will face the 9, 1, and 2 hitters for the Panthers. It'll be Strack. Then we'll head back to the top of the order, Nixon and Flagg. Strack is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a ground out. Law from the windup delivers, and the first pitch of the 6th chops slowly to the shortstop. Cunningham charges, makes a tough play, and he throws to first. Bang, bang over at first. His strike tried to dive to make it close, but Cunningham with a great play, and the leadoff batter is gone.
Strack dove head first there to try to get to the bag. Kind of scares you a little bit when
sure, after
especially with him, coming off such a big injury. Glad that he's okay.
So we'll head back to the top of the order now with 1 gone, and Reed Nixon, who is 0 for 3 today. The first pitch from Laws hit hard to third. That's the 3rd time Nixon's hit it to third. Satterfield with a nice play. Tucker Satterfield, and 2 are gone now. Quickly as Law coming out of the pen retires the first 2 batters he faces. 5-3 on the putout of Nixon, and it's going to be all up to Paxton Flagg if the Panthers are going to get anything in the 6th. Flagg is 1 for 2 today with a single. He's walked, and he's also reached on an error. He had a hard line drive to the shortstop in his last at bat, and the first pitch nearly hits him. A curveball comes inside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes.
2 quick outs by Law here in the 6th.
He's come in relief. Really, all these Wampus Cat pitchers have pitched well.
Sure.
That first inning is the difference in the game. The defense. The 1-0's back to the screen again, and it's 2-0. I mean, legitimately, you take away the errors, and we might be tied up.
Yeah. Of course, you got one that on the Greenbrier side as well, at shortstop that
was costly. That's
extended
right.
the inning.
2 balls, no strikes to Flagg. The 2-0's waved at and missed. Got a big cut. He was swinging for the fence there. Now the count's 2-1. Still a hitter's count for Flagg. Righty on righty matchup. They play just about straight away on the infield and the outfield. Shortstop swung around to the left a little bit. The 2-1's in the dirt, and now it's 3-1, and Flagg will be able to dig in and wait for something he likes.
Maybe one about 371.
3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch, swung and a miss there from Flagg, and that runs the count full. Is Gage Law. Just trying to work a 1-2-3 inning. The payoff pitch to Flag. Here it comes, and it hit him on the kneecap. That does not ever feel good. Boy, that one was some heat there from Law. Came in and got him on the knee.
You know that hurt on a
Boy,
cold
oh boy.
night. I'm glad that he's running it off and not on the ground. He's a tough kid, too.
Boy,
He's
boy.
a funny kid, too. I'm going to tell you, Paxton is a funny one.
It never feels good, I can tell you. It never feels good to get hit anywhere.
No.
But there are certain places where, boy, I remember when I was playing, it is certain places you don't want to wear it. Kneecaps near the knees, that's one of them. So runner aboard with 2 gone. Brings in the 3-hole hitter, Keaton Whitley. Whitley's 2 for 3 today. He's got 2 singles, and he's also popped out to the shortstop. He bats here with a runner at first base and 2 gone. As
Time called.
Coach Roberson wants to have well, actually, they might get a pinch runner for Flag over at first.
So he will have to come out of the game, right?
I believe that's correct. So pinch running for him is Cody Kennan.
But you figure 6th inning in a 7-inning game, 2 outs in the 6th.
Probably not. He's been batting in the DH spot anyways.
If you do get back around, that's a good thing. It means you put up some more runs. So.
Hey Carl, if we win, I want to get a player up here and talk to him. Can we make that happen? Probably Keaton. He's 2 for 3 today. I'll let you know at the end. As Kennan's going to play first base now. His Flag comes out. Boy, and you knew what it hit him. He was hobbling a little bit. Pretty tough. I certainly wouldn't have worn it as well as he did.
He is going to be sore, let me tell you. Right there on the knee.
That one never feels good. Keaton Whitley waiting to bat. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, and he's also popped out to short with a runner at first base and 2 gone. He'll wait as they get the substitution right. And Gage Law's waiting a little bit longer. Law, in his first inning of work, he got Strack to begin this 6th inning with a ground out to short. He got Nixon to ground out to third base. The hit by pitch to Flag. Let's put a runner at first base, but Flag had to come out of the game as that one hit his knee. And Cody Kennan pinch ran for him. So 2 gone for Keaton Whitley.
Whitley's up. He is the hot bat today for the Panthers.
Certainly has been. He leads the team in hits. He's got 2 of the 6 Panther hits this evening. 5-6-2 the line score for the Panthers. 3-2-3 the line score for the Wampus Cats. And we're ready to go. From the stretch, Law delivers, and the first pitch is a fastball outside for ball 1. This is the first time that Law's been pitching from the stretch. Obviously, because there's a runner aboard now. The second baseman, Sam Gregg's playing back a little bit. Shortstop playing more at normal depth. That's Cunningham. Runner at first. Kennan gets a lead. He's on the move. The 1-0 is outside. Throw down to second. Gets away from the shortstop. It heads into center field. The center fielder, though, Lake Satterfield comes in and retrieves it.
Looks like he would have been safe.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, that's going to be a stolen base for Kennan. And now Whitley with a base hit here could make it 6-3. He's already got 2 hits tonight. A base hit here with Kennan's speed. As long as it's in the outfield, most likely we get a run home as those outfielders are playing back a step or 2, at least in center field and right field. That one swung on, hit to left center. Left fielder on the move, and he makes the catch to end the inning. Whitley made a bid, but the left fielder came in. It was tailing towards him, and Prock makes the catch to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left. We've played 5.5 in Conway. The Panthers are 6 outs away from a win if they can hold it. They're up 5-3. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Choose First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst-case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do when you have
As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, Carson Zachary out for his 2nd inning of work with his team leading 5-3. And the first pitch of the bottom of the 6th is a little bit low for ball 1. It'll be Preston Ribbing, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Wampus Cats, with the Panthers leading 5-3 here. And that one swung on and hit high and fly ball into center field. The center fielder Strack coming in, though, a step or two, and he camps under it for out number 1. So Zachary's come in and done a pretty nice job. Gets the fly out there from Ribbing. And it brings in Connor Cunningham. He bats from the left side. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. In the first pitch, he squares as if to bunt, pulls the bat back, and takes the ball. Do you know what Pratt did in his last at bat? In the last inning? The 1-0 pitch to Cunningham. He bunts it out in front of the plate. Zachary's off the mound. Throws to first is high, but Husky's there as he makes the play, and 2 are gone. 1-3 on the putout from Cunningham. And we got a pinch hitter for the Wampus Cats as Jake Carrington will come into bat. So Carrington will bat with the bases empty and 2 gone. He'll bat against Carson Zachary. As the umpire makes the adjustment in his lineup. Tucker Satterfield, the third baseman, waits in the on-deck circle.
Did they put Jones in another position?
Reese Jones is, I think he's gone.
He's gone. Okay.
He was in it. He only played defense, didn't bat at all.
Gotcha.
Tonight.
So
when
with
Husky
the
took
DH
over
now.
first. Yeah. So here we go. First pitch to Carrington, the pinch hitter, and he takes a curveball outside for ball 1. Carrington's a senior. The 1-0 pitch is inside. Now it's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. He's got a hitter's count here against Carson Zachary. The 2-0 pitch is a fastball. That's a called strike, 2-1. On the outer half there to Carrington. Carrington crowds the plate a little bit. Carson Zachary trying to get a 1-2-3 inning. The 2-1 pitch is a curveball fouled off to the right side. And the count's even at 2-2. Carson Zachary, the pitcher. J.D. Zachary, the catcher. Little brother-to-brother action.
That's right.
2 balls, 2 strikes, though, to Jake Carrington. The 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. It's inside and low, blocked by J.D., and the count's run full. Good take there from Carrington.
Yep. You got the sophomore throwing to the senior.
And a payoff pitch will be upcoming. Zachary from the windup delivers, and it's fouled out or tipped out in front of the plate. The catcher, J.D., makes the play, throws to first, and Carson Zachary works a 1-2-3 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Panthers lead it 5-3. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Problems? Need new electrical installation or need to add security and datacom to your home or office? I tell you what I do. I call Graham Brothers Electric, Security, and Datacom. A family-owned and run business with over 70 years combined experience and chosen the best electrician in Faulkner County 2 years in a row. Specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or how small, just give Graham Brothers a call at 679 3393. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
As we head to the top of the 7th inning, new pitcher for Conway will be the right fielder Logan French. He'll come in to pitch. And moving into right field for the Wampus Cats will be Riley Nicholson. French will come in relief of Gage Law.
You know, Law came in last inning, got 2 quick outs.
And then he gave up the hit by pitch. He faced 4 batters, did not give up a run. He will
hit.
have a no decision in this one.
Yep.
And French, he will face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Panthers. Jordan Husky, the first pitch is high, or as a high strike, 0-1.
He's got you crossed up.
Well, he does. I keep calling it a little too early.
That's a good-looking pitch there.
The 0-1's down around the knees, and now it's 0-2. Good pitch there from French, and he's in the hole.
Yeah.
Husky going to have to protect the plate. The 0-2, he pokes his bat out there, flies it into shallow center. Shortstop going out. He dives. Did he make the catch?
Wow.
He did. Wow. Cunningham with the SportsCenter top 10 play out there in shallow center. That's a tough play over his shoulder. Wow.
I was just going to say Web Gym. That's a great play. I thought that was surely a single.
And Connor Cunningham takes a hit away from Jordan Husky.
Highlight video there.
That was very impressive. And the first pitch here is ripped to short. He tried to make another one. That's a base hit into left field, though, for Peyton Smith. Boy, Cunningham fully extended again, nearly robbed another hit.
Yeah, it was just out of his reach, or he very well may have.
He ripped that through the hole at short, but Cunningham nearly took another hit away. And with 1 gone now, it brings in J.D. Zachary. Zachary bats from the right side. He is 0 for 2 today. He's reached on an error. He struck out, and he also has a sacrifice. Runner at first is Peyton Smith now with 1 gone. Panthers trying to get some insurance, and the first pitch here is a curveball high. One ball and no strikes to J.D. Zachary. The 1-0 ripped to right field. Right fielder coming in. He dives, can't make the catch. He keeps it in front of him. But heading for third base is Peyton Smith. They're going to throw that way. The throw's up the line a bit.
Boy, he might have scored on that.
Back-to-back singles for the Panthers, and there's runners at the corners now with 1 gone for Jack Runzik, who already has an RBI today. Hey, this is our first look at the Panthers this year, and they've got 8 hits on the night. They've out-hit Conway 8-2. They lead it 5-3.
Jack Runzik's got a hit today.
He does. He also has an RBI. He is 1 for 2 with a single, a sacrifice, and he's grounded out to third. But, boy, that first inning looms big as the infield's in all the way around. The first pitch is a curveball that sails behind Runzik for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes with 1 gone here.
This would be a big insurance run here if we could get Smith home.
The 1-0 pitch. He squares as if to bunt, pulls the bat back, and takes a strike on the inner half to even the count at 1-1. The inning began when Husky made a bid for a little blooper to center, but the shortstop Cunningham took the hit away. Back-to-back singles from Smith and Zachary. The runner goes to second. They'll let him take second base. So now there's 2 runners in scoring position as Zachary moves to second. And now if you're French, you don't have to give in to Runzik right here with first base open and 2 balls and 1 strike. I think Ty Ruby's waiting in the on-deck circle. The 2-1 pitch, that's ripped into left field. That's a base hit, and it's going to go to the corner. 1 run scores. They'll wave home another. Rounding second is Runzik, but he's in. He drives in 2 with a double, and it's 7-3 Greenbrier. Boy, he ripped that one into left field.
Yeah, he hit it hard. Coach Robertson could tell as soon as it came off the bat that it was going to be fair, and he was waving them in.
7-3 as 2 runs come in to score on the double for Runzik. That's his 3rd RBI, 2nd and 3rd RBIs of the night. With 1 gone, French is still not out of the woods yet. Ruby is batting. Ruby batting from the left side. And the first pitch from French is a fastball that, boy, just missed outside. Didn't miss by much.
He's kind of leaning on the right side of the plate now.
Boy, I wonder, I don't know. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0's popped up, fouled to even the count at 1-1. I just know it is very difficult not to call it. For balls that I think look to me like clear strikes, I got to wait. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ruby. The 1-1's a curveball down and in, and now it's 2-1 a hitter's count.
You're hesitating, aren't you?
I am. I don't want to call it too soon. I could see that being a strike with his zone, yeah. 2 balls and a strike to Ruby. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The 2-1, there's ball 3. Wow.
Good. I thought that was a strike for sure.
Well, hitter's count for Ruby. Man, he is squeezing the zone on Logan French.
For some reason,
it's good for the Panthers,
he's
but boy.
leaning over the right side of the plate now.
I don't know where that one missed. 3 balls and a strike. Now it's chopped to the right side. First baseman knocks it down. He'll have time as he steps on the bag for the second out. 3 unassisted as Preston Ribbing makes the play. 2 gone, and Thatcher Strack will bat as the runner moved up to third base. That was Runzik. 7-3 as 2 runs came home in the inning. And Thatcher Strack bats with 2 gone against French, Logan French. From the stretch, the first pitch is a check swing on a curveball low, and it's 1-0.
Good job by Ty Ruby to move the runner over there.
Certainly was. Now, if you're French, he hasn't had problems with this, but he's going to have to make sure he doesn't let the ball get away from the catcher. The 1-0's hit hard to short. Cunningham with a great play. Throw to first. Did he keep him on the bag? He did. Cunningham flashing some leather. Great. Boy, he's a great athlete, and the shortstop, he ends the inning 6-3 on the putout, but not before the Panthers put 2 runs on the board on 3 base hits. There were no errors. 1 man left. We've played 6.5 in Conway. The Panthers are 3 outs away from a win. And you're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Dang, bro. Mama!
Delicious, no?
Come on!
What the?
Fat Burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining tables.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Grandbrothers Electric Security and Datacom, Fat Burger, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
As we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, the Panthers 3 outs away from a win, and Carson Zachary trying to come in and get the save. He came on in the 5th inning with a 4-3 lead. It's 7-3 now. The first pitch to Tucker Satterfield is outside for ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is an off-speed pitch that runs over the heart of the plate to even the count at 1-1. Third baseman Nixon was playing in a little bit. He's near the bag, even with the bag at third. Everyone else is at normal depth. The 1-1's a curveball low. Now it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to the 9-hole hitter. Third baseman Tucker Satterfield. He's made a lot of nice plays over at third. Waits on a 2-1, and he takes a fastball over the outer edge for a called strike to even the count at 2-2. Panthers 3 outs away from a win. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zachary delivers. Check swing from Satterfield. He did not go around. And now the count's full at 3-2. Hey, great take there by the third baseman for the Cats. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Zachary's ready to go. The payoff pitch is a fastball high, and Satterfield draws the free pass, the leadoff base runner, and we'll head back to the top of the order now for the Wampus Cats, and it brings in Logan French.
Next up for the Wampus Cats, the pitcher, number 6, Logan French.
French tonight, he's 1 for 2. He's singled. He's reached on a fielder's choice, and he's also been hit by a pitch. And he bats with his team trailing 7-3, but the leadoff man has reached on a base on balls. They'll need 2 more base runners to bring the tying run to the plate. First pitch from Zachary's a curveball, and it catches the inner half for a called strike, 0-1.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there by Carson.
0-1 to Logan French. From the stretch, Zachary kicks and brings the 0-1. A curveball is a called strike 2 on the outer half. Might have been in the upper part of the zone as well, and French is going to have to protect the plate at no balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first. Satterfield gets his lead. The 1-2, swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's a big strikeout there for Zachary. First base is occupied, so French is out number 1 of the inning.
Wouldn't be shocked to see them try to send the runner, but, you know, that runner can't hurt you.
That's right. Also don't want to run into an out either,
right.
But definitely with the infield at double play depth now, Austin Rainey bats. From the stretch, Zachary in the first pitch, is a curveball low in the dirt, ball 1. Rainey this evening, he is 0 for 2. He's walked, he's struck out, and he's also reached on a fielder's choice ground out to short. He's ahead in the count 1-0 now against Carson Zachary. Runner at first, Satterfield gets his lead. The 1-0 gets away from the catcher, and Satterfield's going to move up to second base. Obviously, with 1 gone now, a base hit for Rainey could cut the lead to 3.
Right now, if you're Carson, you want to get this guy at the plate.
It doesn't get any easier after this. You got Sam Gregg and Zach Schuba waiting afterwards. The 2-0's a fastball that catches the inner half, 2-1. Still a hitter's count for Rainey. He was the starting pitcher for the Wampus Cats. He's in line to get the loss unless they can scratch out at least 4 runs in this inning. They got 2 outs with which to work. The 2-1 pitch is a curveball. That one over the heart of the plate, and now the count's even at 2-2. Zachary's done a great job coming out of the pen. He hasn't allowed a run just yet. The 2-2 pitch, here it is. It's a little bit low in the dirt, blocked by J.D. Zachary, and now the count's full. Rainey bats. Sam Gregg waits in the on-deck circle. 1 batter's at least going to have to reach for Schuba to bat. The payoff pitch coming home from Zachary. Here it comes, and he struck him out. A fastball's waved at and missed. 2 are gone. On the strikeout there from Zachary, back-to-back Ks, and it's all up to Sam Gregg. He's the last hope for the Wampus Cats. With 2 gone, runner at second base, Zachary trying to close it out. The first pitch to Gregg's a curveball, and it's a little bit outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes with 2 gone in the inning. The 1-0 pitch from Zachary. Here it comes, up and in with a fastball. Now it's 2-0. Carson Zachary came in the 4th inning, and he has pitched very, very well. Has not given up a run. He's got 2 outs now, 1 out away from a win. He walked Satterfield to begin the inning, but he struck out the 1 and 2 hitters, French and Rainey. The 2-0 pitch to Gregg is outside and away. Now it's 3-0. And the hot-hitting Zach Schuba waiting in the on-deck circle. 3 balls, no strikes from Zachary. The 3-0 pitch taking all the way is Greg, but it's a ball inside. They could get the runner at second. He thought he was moving up, and this might end the game. They got him at second, and that's the ball game. Wow, Satterfield got caught in a rundown. He thought it was ball 4 and there was a runner on first. He thought he was going to be able to move to third, and that's how it ends.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Tucker Satterfield, boy, that's tough. And 7-3, the final for this one.
On base, maybe put a little pressure on the Panthers, but a mental error there gives us the out to close it out and win the ball game.
Sure. 7 runs tonight on 9 base hits, 2 errors for the Panthers. They pick up the win. 3-2-3, the line score for the Wampus Cats. What a night of baseball. Good to be back here in the booth calling baseball. Panthers pick up the win. Tell you what, we'll hit a break when we come back. We'll look at the post-game stats, and we'll also talk to our post-game player of the game. Stick around. We'll be right back. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst-case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do when you have electrical problems, need new electrical installation, or need to add security and datacom to your home or office? I tell you what I do. I call Graham Brothers Electric, Security, and Datacom. A family-owned and run business with over 70 years combined experience and chosen the best electrician in Faulkner County 2 years in a row. Specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or how small, just give Graham Brothers a call at 501-679-3393. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
Dang, bro. Mama!
Delicious, no?
Come on!
What the? Fat Burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining tables.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric, Security, and Datacom, Fat Burger, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone, Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
And we are back here inside of Bear Stadium in the wake of the Panthers' 7-3 win. 7-9-2, the final line score for the Panthers. 3-2-3, the final line for Conway. Panthers out hit the Wampus Cats 9-2, but in the column that matters, they outscored them 7-3 to pick up the win and improve to 3-1 on the year. Conway drops to 4-2. Boy, it's always nice to beat Conway, especially since we don't play a whole lot in really any sport.
We're kind of in the shadow a little bit, kind of the little brother up in Greenbrier, because they're a big 7A school.
But the Panthers pick up the win. Let's look at the post-game stats, and then we'll get our post-game player of the game up here in the booth. For Conway, Logan French, the leadoff hitter. He was 1 for 3 on the day. He had a single. He was also hit by a pitch. He also struck out once. Austin Rainey was 0 for 3. He had 2 strikeouts, a walk, and he also grounded out in a fielder's choice. Sam Gregg was 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch. Zach Schuba, the cleanup hitter, was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Preston Pronk, he was 0 for 3 with a strikeout as well. Preston Ribbon was 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a strikeout. Connor Cunningham, he was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Lake Centerfield had 1 at bat. He was 0 for 1. He struck out. Frey Aldenhoven pinch hit for him and was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Carrington, who pinch hit for Frey Aldenhoven, was 0 for 1 as well. Tucker Satterfield, the 9-0 hitter, was 1 for 2 today with a single and a walk. And Schuba had the lone RBI for the Wampus Cats this evening. Austin Rainey was the losing pitcher for Conway. I don't have his record, so I can't tell you if he drops to anything. I mean, obviously he dropped a game, so it's at least his first loss on the year. So he picks up the loss. How about it? Jordan Husky picks up the win on the afternoon, and the save from Carson Zacher as we go through the offensive stats for the Panthers. Reed Nixon, the leadoff hitter, was 0 for 4. Paxton Flagg went 1 for 2 with a single, and he was also walked and hit by a pitch. Keaton Whitley was 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Jordan Husky 1 for 4 with a single. Peyton Smith was 2 for 3 with an RBI. He also struck out and had 2 singles. He also walked as well. J.D. Zachary 1 for 3 with a strikeout and a single. Jack Runzik 2 for 3. Boy, a single, a double. He also had a couple of RBI, 3 RBIs. He also had a sac fly. Miles Miller was 0 for 2 with 2 backwards Ks. Thatcher Strack 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Ty Ruby, who pinch hit for Miller, was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Jordan Husky gets the win. He goes 4 innings strong. He came in, Carson Zachary came in to get the save when the score was 4-3, and he picks up the save as the Panthers pick up a 7-3 win. I tell you what, we're tied. It's time for us to talk to our player of the game. We'll hit a break, and when we come back, we'll have a word with Jack Runzik. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Grandbrothers Electric Security and Datacom, Fat Burger, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
And welcome back here inside the booth at Bear Stadium in the wake of the Panthers' 7-3 win against Conway. I'm JB Brazil, and I'm here with Jack Runzik. First off, Jack, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
You played a great game. Talk about your performance tonight. You were 2 for 3, had a double, a single. You had 3 RBIs, but you had a big hit late that kind of gave you guys some insurance, 7-3. Just talk about your performance tonight.
I was just trying to do a job. There's runners on second and third. I'm just trying to put it in play where they can score. And luckily at the end, I was able to get a good hit, good double, change the momentum of the game.
Well, you absolutely smoked it into the corner. Do you know what pitch you threw? Were you sitting on something? And kind of talk about the pitch sequence.
Yeah, I was looking fastball, and I got it, and I was able to put a barrel on the ball. So
smoked it over the third baseman's head. That made it 7-3 and inevitably gave you guys the win. Obviously, you didn't need the runs, but a 4-run gap kind of gave Carson, your pitcher, a little bit of breathing room. Talk about his performance tonight coming in out of the pen.
He did great. Threw strikes a lot, didn't walk very much, and both pitchers really did good. great performances. Only gave up 2 hits, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's a great pitching performance for both guys. You're playing short this year. You know, obviously, we saw some different guys last year. Talk about your defense and playing shortstop. Is that somewhere you're pretty familiar and comfortable with playing?
yes, sir. You know, I pride myself on being a good defender. If I can hit, that's a bonus. So, you know, I just try to do my job, try to make no errors, and yeah.
Well, it's a big win tonight against Conway. Talk about your leadership on the team against a team like Conway. Obviously, y'all don't play much in football, basketball, or any other sport, but coming here again in baseball, playing in Conway at Bear Stadium, just talk about the implication this means for you guys.
You know, it's a big game. They're a bigger school than us, 7A, so it's always fun to be able to beat a team, you know, especially right down the road. And obviously at this great stadium, it's fun, and I'm glad we were able to pull it out. So.
Well, thanks so much, Jack. I mean, goodness, you played so well, 2 for 3. You led the team in RBIs and in base hits. What a win tonight against a great Conway team. Looking forward to seeing you throughout the season. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Well, that's going to do it for our post-game interview. We'll come back here in a minute. We'll wrap up the broadcast. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Well, we are back here inside of Bear Stadium, the booth. I'm JB Brazil alongside me, Matt McJunkins. Matt, what a game. What a fun night of baseball in our first broadcast here. Greenbrier wins at 7-3. Just kind of your thoughts on the performance tonight from both pitchers.
Well, you know, we come out tonight, big game. We put our ace on the mound. We've got Jordan Husky, Razorback commit.
That's right.
You know, he's our stud on the mound, senior, and so we're bringing all we got to give ourselves a chance to beat a team that, you know, that's a bigger school, has a good program coming in here, 4-1, 3-1, I think.
They were 4-1.
4-1.
Yeah.
So first inning, it looks like you know, we get some runs in, but they make some errors. So it looks like, especially late in the game, it's like, well, you know, if they hadn't messed up, then we may not be winning this game.
That's exactly.
But let me tell you, in the 6th or 7th inning, right there, runs that comes through, and it's a no doubter. The team that scored, that got the most hits tonight, played the best baseball, won.
Well, we out-hit Conway 9-2. Pitching was just phenomenal. Talk about the sophomore. You know, Carson Zachary comes in, absolutely, really just shuts him down. They had a little bit of momentum against Husky, got 3 runs off him, obviously. Zachary comes in and shuts the door.
That's right. And, you know, you got a couple of sophomores that played as freshmen a good bit last year. Paxton Flagg, we know he's a great baseball player, going to be playing probably on Division I level. Sure. And you got Carson Zachary, who I saw pitch a lot in JV games last year. We didn't see a lot of baseball last year. He may have pitched in bigger games as well. But, hey, I'd heard coming in tonight that he's been pitching well. And you talk about throwing some gas. I mean, the kid's a sophomore. He's, 16 years old, comes in here. And he looks like a college baseball player.
Good ball player. As we look at the offensive side, Keaton Whitley and Jack Runzig led the team with 2 hits apiece. Runzig obviously had 3 RBIs. Whitley didn't drive anybody. But both of those guys, when you look at an offensive standpoint, really did a good job of leading the team. Kind of Runzig, come in with his bat, driving in 2 big runs late.
Sure.
Both of those guys, big-time players for this Panther lineup, looking to see good things from them in the future.
Absolutely.
You look on the Wampus Cat side, Tucker Satterfield, a sophomore, 1 for 2, also reached base twice, did that against really good pitching, a good bright spot for that Wampus Cat lineup, and then Logan French had the only other hit for them. But I mean, you look at Zach Schuba, committed to play at UCA, Husky and Zachary both did a really good job of limiting the meat of the lineup for the Wampus Cats. The 2 through 5 hitters combined tonight for 0 for 10.
Yeah.
Great pitching.
And that's just it. I mean, great pitching by both pitchers you saw tonight. You like to see that. A lot of teams have a stud they go to in a big game, but you like to see having multiple pitchers. That the implications of that are that you have the ability to win deep into the season.
Absolutely. Well, the Panthers win it tonight, Matt, 7-3. The final line score 7-9-2 for the Panthers. 3-2-3, the final line score for Conway. And our Panthers win it to improve to 3-1 on the year. Conway drops to 4-2, and that's going to do it for us. So for my partner, Matt McJunkins, I'm JB Brazil saying so long from Conway, where tonight the Panthers win it 7-3. We'll see you next time.
Go Panthers.